So, Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice. Time to review it.
The greatest gladiator match in the history of the world.
Experience it in IMAX.
This movie stars Ben Affleck, Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, and is directed by Zack Snyder. This movie has been getting mixed reviews, and now that I've finally seen it, I think it was okay. There are things about it I really like, and then there are things about it I really disliked. Here's what I liked. Batman and Wonder Woman. Although I didn't like the Bat voice, everything else about Batman was great. The suit might be the best to date, it had my favorite Alfred portrayal, and Ben Affleck was perfect. He nailed every line. His controversy about how Batman kills people, I personally don't care. Batman has done it in the comics and he's done it in the earlier Batman movies. I don't care. Wonder Woman was also really good. Gal Gadot was almost great as Diana Prince and in costume. She also had a really good theme. Speaking of, I loved the music. Lex Luthor's theme was probably the best and the music was just great overall. There are some really great fight scenes in this movie as well. The fight between Batman and Supes was pretty spectacular, and there was a really good car chase scene and a scene between Batman and these thugs in a warehouse. There's just one fight I didn't like, and I'll get to that later. Most of the movie also looks very nice. There are some really great visuals in the movie that make it feel more like a comic book, and I really liked that. That's basically everything I liked. Here's what I didn't like. The script. It was just bad. It wasn't the worst script in the world, but the plot was just dumb. There were way too many subplots and scenes that could have easily been cut. For example, there's this scene where Superman imagines his dad on this weird mountain, and not only was it poorly filmed and acted, but it was pointless. That scene had nothing to do with the movie at all. Just like the dream sequences. They're purely there to be in the trailers. Then the Flash is there just cause. Nah. There's a pointless scene where Diana watches footage of the Flash Aquaman and a cringe-worthy video of Cyborg. So yeah, the pacing was bad as well. Another thing I didn't like was Jim Carrey.
Boys, Bruce Wayne meets Clark Kent. I love it. I love bringing people together. How are we?
Lex?
Hi, hello, Lex. It is a pleasure. Ow, wow, that is a good grip. You should not pick a fight with this person.
Apparently the Riddler was supposed to be the main villain in this, and you can tell which character they replaced him with. If Jesse Eisenberg was the Riddler instead of Lex Luthor, this movie would have been much better. But he was Lex, most likely because of studio interference. Then we got the cave troll from Lord of the Rings. If you ask me, this is just as bad as Deadpool and Origins Wolverine. The fight between him and everyone else was bad and it looked fake. That's all I have to say about that, I guess. In the end, I'll give this movie a 5.2 out of 10. It was just mediocre. Some fanboys need to calm down and admit it just existed to tease the Justice League.
I agree.